Hi, hello everyone. In continuation with the last video of the part 3 of the general anesthetics, we came here with the fourth part. This will be our concluding session of the structure and the synthesis of some few compound which are left behind. That here we will focus on two things. One is a parenteral anesthetics and the basal anesthetics. We have started with the ketamine hydrochloride, which is being used moreover as a parenteral anesthetics. It is being prepared by interaction with the orthochlorobenzonitrile and bromocyclopentane in the presence of a strong alkali to yield an epoxy compound. This intermediate compound is very important, that is the epoxy compound. The epoxy compound on treatment with methylamine forms a imine, the development N, which undergoes molecular rearrangement upon heating in the presence of hydrochloric acid to yield the ketamine hydrochloride. It is a general anesthetic drug which cause anesthesia accompanied by deep analgesia. It can be used with additional doses to get an anesthetic effect for more than a span of 6 hours or more. Now we will concentrate on the methohexityl sodium. It involves a series of steps in the formation. Primarily, the reaction can be termed as Grignard reaction of 1-butynyl magnesium bromide with acetaldehyde and subsequent treatment of the resulting alcohol with PCl5 yield the 2-chloro-3-pentene. Now this on condensation with N-methylurea and subsequent neutralization gives with the sodium hydroxide gives our desired product. It is being very often used. Its onset of action is very rapid and its recovery is more rapid. For these reasons, it has been very much used nowadays. Followed by hydroxydione sodium. It is basically hydroxydione sodium is basically prepared from the 11-deoxycorticosterone, that is a steroid, which is being reacted in the presence of palladium and with the treatment with succinic anhydride gives our desired salt product of the sodium hydroxide. It is also being oftenly used for the induction of anesthesia, but its toxic effect range from causing respiratory depression, hypotension and venous irritation, which is undesirable, so it is rarely being used nowadays. Thiabodyl sodium. It is another product which has been basically being produced from the cyanoacetic acid, which a series of reaction takes place. The cyanoacetic acid has been basically prepared from the monochloroacetic acid and sodium cyanide, which on the corresponding few reaction gives our desired product of thiabodyl sodium. It is an ultra short acting barbiturate mainly used for the intravenous anesthesia in condition of comparatively short duration. Now comes here we completed the intravenous or parenteral anesthetics. Now we will focus on the basal anesthetics. It also induces a state of unconsciousness, but the depth of unconsciousness is not enough for some surgical procedure. So hence it is being used mainly for some painful dressings or any like that of activity. For the basic importance of the three criteria, it has been very much used. One is a divide of mental stress, distress or stress, pleasant induction and lesser respiratory irritation. This is a main cause why we goes for the use of the basal anesthetics. The products which basically uses is fentanyl citrate. Fentanyl citrate is very much used nowadays. It is being used along with droperidol injection, which is being used as a pre-anesthetic medications, and a supplement for induction and maintenance of anesthesia. Tribromomethanol, which is being prepared from the aluminum ethoxide with the bromine to give the tribromoethanol, and the paradialdehyde, which are being prepared from the acetaldehyde, corresponding to treatment with sodium dioxide, sulfur dioxide, hydrochloric acid, COCl2 or ZnCl2. It gives our paraldehyde, which is mostly being used nowadays. It is one of the oldest and best hypnotics, having anticonvulsant effect. It is sometimes used as an obstetrical analgesic, in which situation large doses are administered basically through the rectum. This is all about our synthetical procedure of the general anesthetic. Thank you.